Sarah. Right there, that pink flower.
Look it up. What's that supposed to be? What's the name? Drum Bob, yeah. Bobby Plum. Old Bobby Plum.
Summertime is here, and summer wishes is happy.
Pretty close. Well, that piece on you turn it in. No, I don't know.
This is where the product comes in. Into this tank here. It's a starch tank. It comes out over here. The liquid goes over here to the cook tank. The enzymes are added. And it goes over to the sac tank. Transfer after cooling down through this heat exchanger. Goes into the saccharification tank. This one here. Then it gets cooled down again. And the enzymes added for the glucose. Then the yeast gets added. This is the yeast tank, propagation tank here. It's added and it goes down through that white line. It goes down to fermenter 1, right down the very bottom. You can see down there. And it goes from one fermenter to the next, to the next, to the next, and it gets separated out with a centrifuge. All the solids go through here to this ribbon blender. And when the corn comes in, initially it gets ground up here in the grinder, and it'll go down. The flour will go into this starch tank, and the solids will go over here, and the grits, they call it corn grits, will go over here into the ribbon blender, where she'll get blended up. I'll show you inside the ribbon blender. Down into the pellet machine, which is on the floor, down into the pellet machine. And here, out through here. Out the floor, and they'll be pellets. By the time they come out of here and down through it, they're converted into 3/4 inch pellets. The oil press will be going up the top. It hasn't arrived yet. It'll be here in about a week. And the oil out of the oil press will go down into the corn and algae oil tank, pumped outside to the biodiesel plant that I just had on stuff. This caustic line is simply for cleaning all the tanks. The lines go everywhere, so you can clean every single tank with caustic. This here is the molecular sieve system that we have in place. It's not fully connected up yet. Product will travel through there to remove water, and outside into the nanofiltration system to be converted into 100% ethanol. So it's a very good system, works fine. This is a standard procedure from any ethanol plant anywhere in the world. It's just a miniature size. All I've done is reduce the size of everything, and there's nothing here that I have personally constructed. But I've actually built the system inside the semi-trailer, but the system itself is a standard production system you'll find anywhere throughout Australia and Asia and New Zealand. So, as I said, a very good system. And the only difference is with this one here, we have no still. It'll be going through a nanofiltration system that was designed by Verperma, and they're already doing it in Brazil. So, also that's something that's already happening. But this is the first miniature plant in the world that can produce 500,000 gallons a year. Thank you.